Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making lemon and blueberry overnight oats. This is a non-vegan version. So I'm going to start it off with 100 grams of blueberries. These ones are frozen, you can use fresh. 100 grams of this Arla vanilla fat-free yogurt. You don't have to use vanilla, you can use blueberry, Greek yogurt, whatever you like, but this one was open. So unless it's a really, a flavour that clashes, then I wouldn't use it. So, then I would use whatever I've got open. So yeah, there's 100 grams of that. I didn't end up putting in 150 grams because it does need using up, so that's fine. But you just amend it however you need to. So then we've got 100 ml of milk. This is cashew milk. He doesn't mind having this, it's fine. We don't very often have dairy milk in at all. So 100 ml of that, and I'm just going to blend all that together and then I'll come back to you. So now I've got the zest and juice of half a lemon, (15 grams of milled chia seed, now as I mentioned quite often, these are going to be used on one of our low calorie days. We do that on a Monday and a Tuesday. It's Sunday today, so this will go in the fridge for a couple of days until Tuesday, and I do add quite a lot of things to it. You can leave out, if you're kind of tracking your things and you know how many calories you've got, and you want to leave out the flaxseed and just have chia, then that's fine. It doesn't really affect the texture, it's just whatever works for you. So 15 grams of milled flaxseed. Yeah, because it's all we have on that day, you give yourself more than what you would on a normal day, because you've got it, you've got the calories to play with, as it were. So then we've got 3 grams of psyllium husk. You don't have to add this, I'll just use it. Well, I'll be using it until it runs out. I'll not be buying that again, I don't think. Just because it's one of those things where I've not noticed enough of a difference to justify buying it, I don't think. So now I've got 15 grams of oats. Sorry, not 15, 30 grams. So 30 grams of oats. (15 grams of this milled shelled hemp. And again, it's another one of those things where when I do these on our low calorie days or our one meal a day, whatever you want to call it, if I go over, if I accidentally put in, say, 32 grams of oats or something like that, it's fine. I will kind of take it out if I can take it out easy without removing something else that's in there. Then I will do, but for me, it's not a problem. So 15 grams of vanilla protein powder. This is from Vegan Works. And this is not something that I'm recommending people. I'm not recommending people to do. It's just something that works for us, and it just works for us. It just makes the rest of the week you know, a little bit easier if you're in a deficit already, you know, from the low calorie days, then it doesn't feel so much for the rest of the week that you're calorie counting, even though you are, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to give this a stir up, just making sure that I've not forgotten anything while I look around. I'll give this a good stir up, and it smells really, really nice. I can smell the lemon in it, the blueberries, it's lovely. So yeah, I can't see any clumps anywhere in that. So now I'm just going to transfer it to a bowl. I do normally put it in a jar or a tub that's got a lid, but all of mine are in use at the minute, so it's going to have to be a bowl. I know some people will make these in advance for the rest of the week, say, you know, make them Sunday evening to have, you know, Monday through Friday, but I don't really like to make anything on a Sunday past eating it on a Wednesday, just because if it's gone off then it's a waste, you know. But if you want to make them in advance, that's fine, that's totally up to you. So then 5 grams of these flaked almonds, slivered almonds, whatever you call them. So 5 grams. There we go. Put those back in there, and that's that. That's done. That will thicken up nicely. That'll be a nice thing to have, nice meal to have on Tuesday. Yeah, I hope that you give this a go and let me know what you think. If there's anything that you'd do differently, or you know, or if you did enjoy it and you really liked it. Sorry, if you did try it and you really liked it, then you know, let me know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye then.